Kairos is an interdenominational Christian ministry that looks after women who have been impacted by the incarceration of loved ones and ministers to inmates in jail, both male and female. We take women away for a long weekend, starting on Friday night with a meal and then a get-to-know-you session. And through the course of the next 2 days, we have a series of talks and we share our journey with these women so that they come to understand that we've been where they've been. We know what they're going through. We're not there to solve their problems, we're there to listen. And most importantly, we're there just to connect them with other women that are going through the same thing so that they can share with each other and not become dependent on us, the team.
My husband was in prison after committing an offence and being sentenced to a time away from us, and it was a great struggle managing life with children on the outside while he's inside, and he'd been moved far to another prison, so trying to go and visit when you've got 3 kids is a bit tricky. It was only through phone calls that we got to talk, but he'd been speaking with the prison chaplain, and the chaplain had said to him, we you know how we did programs inside here, but there's things outside as well that we can connect for families. Do you think that could be good? Because I think that'd be a great benefit. And the prison chaplain actually called me. We had a little bit of a talk about this program called Kairos, and he said there's actually an outside program for women who are impacted by the imprisonment of a loved one, a program where people who've had that experience and have walked that journey can bring support to you whilst he's away.
It's a very gentle process. Someone from the region will contact them, have a chat to them, go for a coffee with them and talk to them a little bit about what to expect. So there's no pressure. That's really important.
Through that weekend, the relationships and support that we built, we were able to add more people to our support team, our care team. Even the people that God had put in our world to care for us, even having these additional people come alongside, helped them and blessed them as well to know that they weren't the only ones trying to help carry the load. It's like all the parts of the body of Christ coming together. Definitely reach out for support. Reach out for support from organisation like Kairos, who have the compassion, heart, but also expertise to come alongside you without judgment, who know what you're facing and what your children are facing, know what the journey ahead potentially can look like, and can come to be the hands and feet of Jesus.
Confidentiality is the most important thing. Anybody that goes on team to run a program signs an agreement that they will maintain confidentiality, and that's emphasised every step along the way in the training, before any gathering. You know, what you hear here, what you see here stays here. The guests that have joined us also come to understand that too, that you don't go out and tell your neighbour what you've heard in the gathering. So that's fundamental to what we do.
For someone who has a loved one inside, but also maybe to people that had someone a long time ago inside, Kairos can still come alongside and support, because there's something incredibly restorative and redemptive about healing that part of whatever's happened in your life. For people who may be watching this video who feel moved to come alongside and minister to people, if it's in your heart and you pray it over with God and He calls you to serve and love people in that field, please really pray it over and consider it. God takes the lonely and He puts them in families. Maybe there's people out there who need to be in the Kairos family too.
go to the website and you can express an interest in being a guest, and we'll organise for somebody from a region in the area where you live to contact you and take it from there.